Ready?
Right. Back is getting better, if you'd like to hear. This is the update.
Ready?
First hit, that went right. First hit of the day. That's out to sea. This, unfortunately, although it looks good, needs to be widened.
Ready?
That might have been me. We'll carry on. Distance is all right. What am I hitting? 6 iron? 6 iron. Let's go 7 iron because I know it's 165 to 170 roll out. I'm not like it. I don't like the range as much as it's fancy, and that was a draw, but it was a very poor draw. I think I've got it on plus 10 still. Warming up.
Ready?
Back still knackered. Straight down the middle, bit of a draw. Let's get this on there. Straight down the middle. Yeah, that was
ready.
It. Still ain't a great hit. Takes you about 6 hits with arthritis and everything. To the right. That's way too far right. So the spin
ready,
is miles out. In fact, this is the problem. How far over that way is that? That's the problem. It's spin. I don't know. Honestly, if I'd hit a duff down a fairway, I wouldn't expect it to go that far to the left. That's straight down the middle. Now straight balls, that's got to be close to me. Yeah, I'll take that. Still ain't firing on all cylinders, but it's a 7 iron to 160.
Ready?
Anybody else can take that. I know I can get 165 carry. So it's 5 yards off. We're getting into it. That was a fade, so yeah, it would be shorter. I get it. Needs to follow. Right.
Ready?
It needs to follow the ball. No one's going to like what it's doing now. It needs to follow the ball all the way to where it's getting to, and it needs to have the distance there and how far it's out. So if it should have the line down the middle of the fairway, and it should have distances every 10 yards with a 5-yard indicator, so 10, 15, 20 and so on. It should have that, and it should have distances, so it should be 0 and then it should be 5 yards, 10 yards, 15, 20 yards. We need to know how far it's going this way and this way, right and left. A nice bow, nice yachts, it looks lovely. It's great if you can afford that boat. But we need to know where it's going, distances and dispersion. That was right. We'll take 10% off. We'll take 10 yards off.
Ready?
Because I'm not hitting it well. But the dispersion left and right is a little bit wayward. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle off the heel. So yeah, straight down the middle off the heel.
Ready?
That was beautiful. So we're up there. So yeah, I hit it well. First one I hit well. That's my distance.
Ready?
That's exactly what I'd expect. But when you hit a
Ready?
wayward one, it don't hit wayward ones. It stops you hitting a wayward one. Right, I'm getting there now. That was a draw. That probably was looking like that. So we're up there. We're up to what I can hit. And this is what I'd play
Ready?
in the summer. That was a beautiful draw. Yeah, all over that. So yeah, we're getting there. So that was with the dotty ball. This is just going to be a normal ball. So this
Ready?
takes the spin out of it. I'm going to say this is going to be calculated spin now, isn't it? Where's spin? Side spin. That was a beauty. So no spin, so it's calculated. So let's hit one over to the right. Let's try and see how far it goes over to
Ready?
the right with calculated spin. See, that's more like it. Calculate, see that? Yeah, that's where it would have gone.
Ready?
Now let's do left.
Ready?
Let's
Ready?
do massive left. Let's do a massive draw. Left. That's perfect. That's perfect. Even bigger.
Ready?
See, I can't move the ball like Nigel does. That's all the way. That's got to be halfway. Yeah. Show me the line. Yeah. That's perfect. That's where it hit it. I can't draw a ball really like Nigel does.
Ready?
If it goes straight over to the right, it's a right hit. Sorry, left. If I hit it straight over to the right, that's miles over there. Yeah. Yeah. So, a dotty ball gets spin, but the spin is all over the place.
Ready?
A normal ball, it's near on perfect.
Ready?
So whatever it's guessing it right.
Ready?
Whatever it's being told and exaggerated. That was right. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. That was left. And it was left. Was it left? It was left. And it was a great hit. How far did it go?
Ready?
Yeah. 210. A good hit. And that was a beauty. $207. I'll take that all day long. Right, dotty ball.
Ready?
Dotty ball. Down the middle. It was a draw. Was it that much of a
Ready?
draw? Don't know. Don't
Ready?
know. It's out on that one. The jury. Oh, you can't move. You can't move left and right. You can't aim. You can't aim left or right. So if I was to draw that back in, Oh, that's a draw. I can hardly do draws. So that went out and came back in. I actually aimed it. Oh my days.
Ready?
That's what I just did. 205.
Ready?
A slicey fade, a fadey slice. I can't do it on tap. I need a push.
Ready?
I need a push. Can I do a push? That was it. That should be over to the right. That was a clean hit over to the right. 10 yards short. That was my hit. That's a push. I can't do fades or draws. You need a professional to come here and
Ready?
do it. I'll get Nigel or Adam. My distance is, now this is on +10. What does a plain ball do?
Ready?
Ball without dots. That was straight down the middle as well. That was a gorgeous hit. How far? Yep. 210. That's a 210 club. Can't hit this for toffee. Tiger Woods used this when he won his first major.
Ready?
Not this actual club. That's a beauty. Can't hit that for toffee. This should be 220. 220. Right, what do I think
Ready?
as a layman? I think that the lower spinny clubs are getting too much spin, exaggerated. That was a wedge. That was a little bit left. Straight down the middle.
Ready?
Let's go left with a wedge. Oh, hit that straight again. Hit that perfectly straight. But what's the distance? One wedge. A wedge should be
Ready?
135. It's 120. It's difficult with my wedges.
Ready?
I'm going to take that. It didn't have side spin, so let's use a dotty ball. Will it exaggerate the spin?
Ready?
Will it exaggerate the spin on the wedge? That was a beauty. Absolute beauty, straight down the middle. Look, on every shot, I think it should be going 135. 130 at least. But it's constantly going 120.
Ready?
So I'm going to say,
Ready?
with my bad back, it's a 120 ball. This should be 110. It's a utility. Always is 110. It's a 110. That was right. The dotted ball was slightly right. 102. So it's 10 yards. It's It's 10 yards in it. And
Ready?
That's exactly what I hit. It's 10 yards in it.
Ready?
Draw it, it should go further. Yeah, there you go. Draw it, it goes further. That was a perfect draw. Look at that. Look at that.
Ready?
That's the
Ready?
update. You don't want spin.
Ready?
I think you want the spin
Ready?
calculated. Use a normal ball. Draw. That was a bit. Took the ground first, but it was a draw. 110. There you go. 110. Yeah, that's about right.
Ready?
Nigh on perfect. That was beauty. That was an absolute beauty. Yeah, there you go. Where was it? Straight down the middle? Straight down the middle. Hitting them well. I don't know. I think that with the new update, I tried it yesterday,
Ready?
but my back was gone.
Ready?
Try a fade. That was down the middle too. You need
Ready?
a pro to
Ready?
do it on tap. Right, what did he tell me? Right, this should be a fade. That was an awful hit. Take 20 yards off that. But it was a fade. And it was a fade. That was a heel there. But it was a fade.
Ready?
See, I can't.
Ready?
I honestly can't.
Ready?
Right. This is what Nigel told me. This is going to be a fade. Proper fade. That's a fade. There. There's no point in me trying to do a fade. There was no fade there. And there was no fade there. That is spot on. For me, that's got my dispersion and my distance. Forget the first 10 shots. Forget the first 10 shots. 7 iron. Maybe if it does go right and left, it's too much spin. It might exaggerate it. But that'll just teach you to hit the ball properly.
Ready?
It's probably a good thing. 7 iron. Straight down the middle. Absolute blinder. 70 yards on the dart. Little fade. I'm not meaning these little fades. They just happen.
Ready? Ready?
Right, I get 10 yards out of this. I get 10 yards if I do a draw. That's straight down the middle again. You can tell. Weren't the best of hits. Yeah, that was the same shot.
Ready?
Come on then, draw it, Gaz. Draw it, you can draw it. You can. That's got 180 all over it. You know. You just know. That was a naked ball, dotty ball.
Ready?
You just know. That was a perfect shot. Yeah. I think it's slightly exaggerated, slightly. Because I just went for that one.
Ready?
Exaggerated again. That's straight down the middle. In fact, that was a perfect draw. 170. And that is a perfect draw. Right to left, sent it out right, came back in, straight down the middle, dotty ball.
Ready?
So, if you hit a ball slightly off, it will exaggerate it, left and right. If you hit a ball clean, or if you hit a ball off properly, it will exaggerate it. If you hit a ball clean off, if this makes sense, if you hit a ball slightly off, it will be all right. If you hit a ball clean, it will be spot on. A skinny hit, because my back's gone. Yeah, you can take 30 yards off that. So this is what I mean. A skinny hit, slightly off, goes where you want it. That's where it would have ended up. Slightly off.
Ready?
So if it's off, left. So if it's on, it's there. If it's slightly off, it's there. It works. If it's off, if your hit is way off, then it's way off. Does that make sense? That was perfect. Don't even have to look at that. 70 yards. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that draw. Look at the draw. That moves all over the place. Doesn't when I'm hitting. Only slightly. Right. I'm going to say, as close to the Mevo, a couple more tweaks, and you guys will be there. Now, let's get out of this. Right, does it work on GSPro? This is what we want to know. It's not showing up, I don't know why. Where's it gone? Put it there so you can see it. It's gone. Right. Oh, right, we're in. We're in. Does it work on GSPro? Are we recording? Yes, we are. 7 iron. Come on. Come on. We're trusting in you boys. Let's just get it working. Fantastic hit. Now. Oh, it's gone back to the start. go back to the start. Still connected. Come on. It's not finding the ball. It's not finding the ball. Why not? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Don't know. Quite disconnected. These are skinny hits. That's more exciting. These ain't the best. Right, let's get a bigger ball up now. No! No, it'll take one. Let it disconnect. Connect. Doesn't want to connect, lads. Connects and doesn't want to connect. It's connecting, but it ain't. Doesn't want to do it. Don't know why. Don't know why. Why not? Shot. Not connected. Don't want to connect. Close it all down. sees the ball. Super shot, straight down the middle. It found it and then it went off. No, it found it. Didn't want to connect twice. Doesn't want to connect twice. Finds the first one and disconnects. It's all connected, but it just doesn't want to find the second ball. Awful shot. Awful shot because it's putting me off now. Ah, well you try. Can't even hit a ball now. Oh, he's got it. He's got it on the game. Oh, go on. Go on. Got it on the game. We're all right on the game. Beauty. Always hit them trees. Always hit them trees. What a beauty. 209. Should get me there. Should get me there for a par. I should be all over it. Because it hit the tree, weren't it? Dotty ball. Dotty ball. Dotty ball. 147. 147, 99, draw it in. Left it out there a bit. Oh, is that a bogey? No, no, no. Putter. Yeah, putter. Putter now. 58. 58 foot. Uphill. This is a great hole. This This is an absolute fantastic hole. It's even better when you hit them like that. Five iron over the tree. Beauty of the hit. Go on, get up there. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Stay there. Putter. Oh, long wedge. Even better. Long wedge, even better. Little 18. Maybe not enough. Just enough. Just enough. Curler, a little bit of a fade. Distance is a little bit off because that was a good hit. 207. A little bit off, would you say? A little bit. If that gets 220. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Oh, it's a little, I'm going to say, it's alright for the minute. It's a 210 club. Right, we're going to go driver. And we're using dots because people like dots. Tell you what, you're sticking that down with the driver. That was a squirty drive. That is exactly what that was. I came round. Came round on it, I did. See what happens when we do that. Go straight back. So we're alright. Just get it out there a little bit. Still be back. Take me back into consideration. Perfect. Oh, was it? Did I aim it out there? No, that's exaggerated. That is exaggerated. That's one of them. That's one of them. It was off a little bit. And it was exaggerated. I mean, that should have just hit the right hand side of the fairway. Exaggerated again. Or is it me? I haven't driven a ball in 2 days, so it could be me. It could be me. Right, take that back. That's 2 hits, I'll take that back. Or is it me? No, it's exaggerated. Yeah, that was straight down the middle. So that was slightly hit wrong. For me, that would have been down the middle. That last one. Slightly wrong. The way we check that is we don't use spin at all. Yeah, first 3, the first one was a proper weird hit. Straight down the middle. There you go. straight down the middle. 260, that's me. That's me. If I was using this now, I would go with the normal balls. It's getting spin, it's calculated. It's a calculated spin, it's getting spin, but I'd rather have it calculated than misread. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Now I dare say if I hit that with a dotty ball, it would be straight down the middle too. Given that this is my favourite club to hit straight, 210, what was that? 192. Straight down the middle. Yeah, it's exaggerating a little bit. I did hit it over there. Wasn't the cleanest of strikes. That was it's exaggerated. It definitely is. Definitely is. Definitely exaggerated. The spin. Straight down the middle. Now that's a perfect one. Now you see how the spin with the dots is slightly exaggerated. I mean, it didn't, I would get off a fairway 210 with this. So the plus 10 on the square isn't carrying over. It's just taking this as a normal ball. I mean, yeah, I'll be looking at hitting that green from here on the fairway with a 22 degree. Trying to. Let's try. Let's really put it out. I mean, it's 10 yards short, but let's say it's winter. It ain't. It's dead on. Dotty ball exaggerates spin. Definitely. It's good, but the dotty ball exaggerates spin. What I'm thinking is the dotty ball takes the spin. So whatever it's looking at and whatever it's reading, it's taking that. Personally, taking it. With the white ball with no dots on, it's calculating it, and it's calculating it perfectly. If it was me from now on, I wouldn't be using the dotty balls until the spin came down, I'm going to say 50%. It needs to be reduced. The spin, whatever it's reading, the spin needs to be calculated, reduced 50%. So let me hit this one straight down the middle. Let me see if I hit this one straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. And it moves off a bit. It moved off a bit. For some unknown reason. If I hit this, let me hit this one off. Let me hit this one off and see where it goes. Let me hit this one to the left. No, I hit that clean. I hit Isn't that the cleanest ball I've hit? Makes it better golf. Perfect shot. Come off. Right, that's that. It's gone green. That's a perfect shot. Right, I don't want this anywhere near the green. Yeah, that was a duff, and I sent it left, and that's what it did. All the way to the right, and it went right, and that's where I'd expect it to be. Dead straight. Dead straight. 147. Oh, we're thin, but straight. So distances aren't great, because that's a 9 iron. An 8 iron. An 8 iron would be off the back of this green without a shadow of a doubt. That was right. Yeah, distances ain't right. Distances on smaller irons ain't right. So close. Everything's so close. I wouldn't dare to take a 7 on the app. Yeah. See, the higher the club goes, see that's a 170 and that was a 170 hit. The higher the club goes, the better it gets. The closer to the target it gets. Choose a dotty ball. A dotty ball with an 8 iron, it should be 10 yards further forward. Dotty ball with an 8 iron should be 10 yards off the back of it, just past the flag. 10 yards past the flag, just on the back of the green. Especially one of them hits. .1/4, so that should be 160. 15 yards difference. That's the 10%. The 10% off the square, when you can put it on the square, that's the 10%. If you put it on the square, you can add the 10%. If you put it on GSPro, I don't know if you can add ball flight to it. So anyway, dotty ball. This hole was always my nemesis. It was always in them trees on the right. And that is left all the way. Absolute perler. It's going to hit every tree. Punch and run. Punch and run, 59. very difficult hole. Still sticking with the dots. Just get round that corner. Just get round. It's 10 yards short. We could deal with that. I could deal with that. Especially with it. 5 iron. It would definitely make it. I want to draw this in as much as I can. That's an absolute curler. Look, it drew itself in. It's a little bit exaggerated again. It's so close. It is so close. And then, feels like Christmas. Putter. We'll do putter. 43. Putting in amazing. Putting in is amazing. I'm even. Am I even? Should be a driver. No, so what? Should be driving over these trees. We used to drive to here. We used to try and get it to there over the trees. Can we do it still? Back in the day. Dotty ball. Yeah. Oh, come on. That was there. That was there. That was all over it. And that one. Believe it, Randle wood. Randle wood don't exist anymore. Randle wood's gone, and now you can play it. You can still play Randle wood. The old boys would be crying. It's a 6 iron. It's a 6 iron. I'm taking 7. I'm taking 7. 6 iron all day long. Draw it in. That's perfectly drawn. Perfectly drawn. Draw it in. If you're off, this is going to say when it's off. If you're off driving, these balls will tell you. Perfect. Yeah, it's got a bit of an exaggerated spin. Is that perfect? If you know when it's perfect, you'd say when it's perfect. It was perfect. 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 Look at that. Just stick with the white balls. It's 10 yards off. That would be a 245, 250 for me. 1, 7. Draw it in with a. Will it draw in? Will it draw it in with a white ball? No. was a draw, but it never calculated it. So we're in between what the white ball's doing and what the dots are doing. That little bit of 15% either way. Either way, the 15% will this draw in. And I'm literally aiming. You normally aim on here. So on GSPro with Amiibo, I'd have to click that and hit it down centre. With this, I'm actually aiming over to the right. So I'll hit it down the centre. It should, if I hit this down the centre, it should replicate on GSPro. So I'll hit it down the centre with a draw. Get straight. So let's not. No, do it again, because that was my fault. Nobody else's fault, that was my fault. Right, down the centre with a draw. Perfect draw, perfect draw. There you go. There you go. Now this, for me, all day long, is a picture reach. It is. It should just roll up to the front for a picture reach. It's short. Right. Long clubs, 90% there. Longer clubs, 90% there. It's your white balls, forgiveness. Dotty balls, no forgiveness. You've got to get dotty balls, no forgiveness. If you hit it off, it goes off and off. White balls will stay centralised, near enough, unless you're on a real gun. So they're there. So in the scheme of things, they need to get to there. I think they're 90% there. Shorter clubs, the dispersion is fine. I hit that with a dotty ball and it went exactly where I wanted to go. But the distance, the backspin, is more, I'd say. So what, I'm going to go 9-iron now. This should be all over it. 9-iron's got to be all over it. I'm going to do the same here. It has to be all over it. A little bit thin and a little bit right. But even that's short. Didn't hit it well. Didn't hit it well at all. Let's give it a good one. That was a little bit right as well. Right is short because it's a fake. But that, not getting through it. 25 yards off. Draw. It was good. What was that? 35. It's 10 yards off. 15 yards off. Because you had to draw that in. Now what does an 8-iron do? Well, an 8-iron get me there. 8-iron is 160. Definitely 160. In the real world, I would take a picture next to this. As straight as you like. 15 yards, that's that 10%. 15 yards. 10% that doesn't give you on GSPro, and it does on the square golf courses, driving range. That's what's missing on a dotty ball. That's what, because my back's completely gone now. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Is now. That was straight down the middle. It's off a little bit. It's off. In it. Oh, that was horrible. What? That was a horrible shot. So, that should have gone, that should have veered off to the left, massively. It went straight. So, let's have another go at this. Dotty ball. Where am I aiming? It's aiming down the middle. Well, it's aiming down the middle, it should go now. I will tell you which way it goes when I hit it. Straight down the middle. And it's short. Straight down the middle and you're short. It's a long ball. I should be off the yellows in front. Straight down the middle. Yeah, it's definitely short. Yeah, it's short. So I hate it when the ball's going down there. Or, given its due, I'm knackered, so it could be me. Maybe the last one with a straight ball, as hard as I can. Get it over that, water. Ball's gone again. Balls, they just disappear. Yeah, it's definitely short because that was a 250 hit, 260 hit. It's definitely short. One more go. That was a mega hit. A mega punt. Right, I'm going to try and send this left. Now, one last hit. One last hit. Let's get it over. That's there all day long. It just stops. Well, at least it's consistently short. At least it's consistently short. Club speed doesn't have it because we haven't got club speed. Total length didn't because it went in the water. Ball speed 154, don't know. All I know is with that hit, that would have cleared the water. With any of the balls, so the 10% that you can get, I'll go through it again. The 10% that you can get on the square golf course and driving range isn't coming over onto GSPro. You're 90% there, lads, because it is awesome. It's awesome to play. It's awesome to do. It's not a box. £15. £15, look at that. Nothing's getting through that. And it works for that. Don't worry, I've tried it before, it's all the same. That's not impeding it at all. All in all, 90% there. You are 90%, you are 10% from taking the UK golfers indoors. With what I've seen on the square and the square courses, you don't need anything else to play this. But it would be great if you can get GSPro working properly. You've got to get another 10 more people to do what I've just done and then narrow it down. But I'm going to say the dispersion needs to come down. The white sends you straight because it's not getting any spin. So it's kind of cheating. You just need to get it there. 10 more percent, and you're taking the world over. With your launch monitor and your courses. Very good, thank you very much. I'm sweating. My back's gone.